5th century BCE. Birthplace of democracy. One man, one vote, except for slaves and women. Athens and Sparta have been at war for decades. Both cities are exhausted by failed campaigns, deprivation, and death. The women of Athens sue for peace, but meet with stiff resistance. One woman sees a pathway to mutual disarmament by threatening a resource their husbands take for granted. Lysistrata. The action of the play occurs in a plaza near the gates to the Acropolis and the Temple of Athena.
If I'd called for a bacchanalia or a pananalia or any genitalalia, you couldn't move for the dancing and the drums. Look at this. Not a woman here. Oh, my neighbor. Thank the gods, at least she's come.
Hello, Lysistrata. What's bothering you, child? Don't look so annoyed. It doesn't suit you. Your eyes will get wrinkled.
My heart is on fire, Kalanike. I'm so angry at married women, at us, because although men say we're devious characters,
By the gods, we are.
when I call them all to meet here to discuss some serious business, they just stay in bed and don't show up.
Oh, my dear, they'll come. It's not so easy for wives to get away. We've got to fuss about our husbands, wake up the servants, calm and wash the babies, and then give them food.
But there are other things we need to do. More important issues.
My dear Lysistrata, why have you asked us all the women here? What's going on? Is it something big?
It's huge.
Oh, and hard as well?
Oh, yes. Really hard.
Then why aren't they all here?
I don't mean that.
Oh.
If that were it, we'd be trampled by the rush. No, it's something that I've been playing with, wrestling with for many sleepless nights.
Well, if you've been working on it like that, it must be pretty shriveled up by now.
Yes, so shriveled up that the salvation of the whole of Greece is now in women's hands.
In women's hands? Oh, it was a nice democracy while it lasted.
It's up to us to run the state's affairs. The Spartans would no longer be a worry.
Well, if they weren't there, always threatening, that would be good news.
And then if all the Boeotians were totally defeated.
Not the women, and you'd have to save the eels.
And as for Athens, I wish our leaders were the leaders they think they are. But if all women would come here from Sparta and Boeotia and join with us, if we work together, we'd save Greece.
But what sensible or splendid act could women do? We sit around with our cosmetics, wearing golden clothes, posing in Cimmerian silks and beautiful golden slippers.
And those are the very things which my plan uses to save us. Short dresses, perfume, slippers, makeup, and clothing men can see through.
Like a new wardrobe?
No man living will lift his spear against another man.
By the two goddesses, maybe I could take my dress and dye it a new color.
Pick up a shield.
No, you're right. I'll go shopping and buy something new.
I'll pull out his sword.
And I'll need to get some new shoes.
Oh, these women, they should be here by now.
My God, they should have sprouted wings and come here hours ago.
Finally, they're showing up.
Hey, Lysistrata, did we get here late? What's the matter? You look a little angry.
I'm not pleased with you, Marini. You're late, and this is important business.
It was dark. I had trouble tracking down my waistband. If it's such a big deal, tell us now.
No, let's wait until the women from Sparta and Boeotia get here.
All right, that sounds like the best idea.
Finally, here she comes. Hello, Lampito, my dear friend from Sparta. How beautiful you look. Such a fine complexion, and your body, it looks so fit, strong enough to choke a bull.
Yes, by the two gods, I could pull that off. I do exercise and work out to keep my butt well toned.
What an amazing pair of breasts you've got.
Oh, you say the nicest things. So, who called the meeting and brought us all here?
I did.
Then lay out what it is you want from us.
Come on, dear lady, tell us what's going on. What's so important to you?
In a minute. Before I say it, I'm going to ask you a small question.
Ask whatever you want.
Don't you miss the fathers of your children when they go off to war? I understand you all currently have husbands far away from home.
My dear, it's been 5 full months. My man's been gone, off to Thrace to defend something or other.
And mine's been stuck in Pylos 7 whole months.
And mine, as soon as he gets home from war, he grabs his shield and buggers off again. I'm beginning to wonder.
And as for old flames and lovers just to get by, there are none left. And since the Milesians went against us, I haven't seen a decent dildo. Yes, it's just leather, but it helps. So, would you be willing, if I found a way, to work with me to make this fighting end?
By the twin goddesses, yes. Even if in just one day I had to pawn this dress and drain my purse.
Me too. They could slice me up like a flatfish and use 1/2 of me to make peace.
I'd climb to the top of Olympus itself to get a glimpse of peace.
All right. I'll tell you. There's no need to keep quiet about my plan now. Ladies, if we want to force the men to negotiate a peace, well then, we must give up.
Give up what? Tell us.
Will you do it?
Of course we'll do it, even if we have to die.
All right then. We have to give up all male penises. Let me finish. Kalanaki, don't cry. No, Marini, this is not funny. Lampito, where are you going? No, come back. It will only work if we do it together. Will you do it or not? What will it be?
I won't do it. Let the war drag on. I know he'll be back someday.
Won't either. Let the war just keep on going.
How can you say that, you flatfish? Just now you said they could slice you into halves.
You like, but not that. If I had to, I'd be willing to walk through fire sooner than give up screwing. Oh, I would think you'd know there's nothing like it, dear Lysistrata.
And you, Marini?
I'd choose the fire too.
It's no wonder men write tragedies about us. We're good for nothing but screwing Poseidon in the bathtub. But you, my Spartan friend, if you were willing, just you and me, we could still pull it off. Help me help us.
By the twin gods, it's hard for women to sleep all by themselves without something to hold on to. But we must try. We've got to have peace.
Oh, you are a true friend. The only real woman in this bunch.
If we really were to give up what you say, and I can't believe I'm saying this, will doing that really make peace more likely?
By the two goddesses, yes. If we sit around at home with all our makeup on and in those gowns made of see-through silk, naked underneath, all neatly plucked, our husbands will get hard and want to screw. And if we stay away and won't come near, they'll make peace soon enough. I'm sure of it.
She has a point. When Menelaus saw Helen's naked tits, he dropped his sword.
But my friend, what if our men ignore us?
Well, then in the words of Pherecrates, the dildo maker, you'll find another way to skin that dog.
Oh, fake penises are fine in a pinch, but long term, oh God. Now, what if they grab us and haul us by force into the bedroom?
Just grab the doorpost.
Well, and what if they beat us?
Oh, then you must submit. Don't get hurt.
I'd like to see one try that with me.
But begrudging and apathetic. Less enjoyment for them means Less for them and less for you, and besides, there are other ways to make them suffer. They'll soon surrender. No husband ever had a happy life who did not get on well with his wife.
Well, if you think it can work and it doesn't go on for too long, I do too.
I'm sure we can persuade our men to work for just peace in everything, no tricks. But how will you convince the Athenian mob they are mad for war?
You take care of Sparta. Leave Athens to us. We'll win them over.
I don't think so. Not while they worship under sail and that huge treasure stashed away up in the temple where your goddess Athena makes her home.
And that's all being taken care of. Today, we will capture the Acropolis. The old women have been assigned that task. While we sit here planning all the details, they'll pretend they're going there to sacrifice and seize the high ground.
A battle plan. Excellent. You've got it all worked out.
All right. Lampito, let's swear an oath as quickly as we can. That way we'll be united.
Recite the oath, then we'll swear to it.
Lysistrata, what sort of oath is this we're going to swear?
What sort of oath? One on a shield. Just like they did back then in Aeschylus's play, with all the slaughtered sheep.
You can't, Lysistrata, not on a shield. You can't swear an oath for peace on that.
You have a better idea?
Let's get a stallion, a white one, and then offer up its guts. Oh.
Why a white one?
Purity.
We cannot kill to prevent killing.
Then how will we make our oath?
Get a jug of wine.
Oh, oh, look here, ladies. Oh, this splendid sacrifice. I had it just lying around waiting for a special oath. Oh, just touching this gives me such pleasure.
Put it down. Now join me, and everyone, place your hands on the vessels that will hold our sacrificial victim. Oh, Peitho, goddess of persuasion, accept this sacrifice, a woman's offering, and be kind to us.
Oh, look, such healthy looking blood spurts out so beautifully.
By Castor, that is a mighty pleasant smell.
Ladies, let me be the first to swear the oath.
No, by Aphrodite, no. Unless, of course, your lot is drawn first.
Together. Lampito, you will take this oath to Sparta, and we will administer it to all the others. Now repeat the words I say. That way you'll pledge your firm allegiance. No man, no husband, and no lover.
No man, no husband, and no lover
will get near me with his stiffness. Come on, say it.
Will get near me with his stiffness. Oh, Lysistrata, my knees are getting weak.
At home, I live completely without sex.
At home, I'll live completely without sex.
Wearing saffron silks with lots of makeup.
Wearing saffron silks with lots of makeup.
To make my man as horny as I can.
To make my man as horny as I can.
If, against my will, he takes me by force.
If against my will he takes me by force.
I'll be a lousy lay, not move a limb.
I'll be a lousy lay, not move a limb.
I'll not raise my slippers towards the roof.
I'll not raise my slippers up towards the roof.
Nor crouch down like a lioness on all fours.
Nor crouch down like a lioness on all fours.
And if I fail, may this glass fill with water.
If I fail, may this glass fill with water.
Do all you women swear this oath?
I do.
I do.
We do.
All right. I'll make the offering.
Oh, I'm just making sure the oath.
What is that noise?
It's what I said before. elder women have captured the Acropolis. So, Lampito, I know you will do good work with the women of Sparta. We'll go in the citadel and help the elder women barricade the gates of worship.
Spartan women are strong enough to bar our own gates. Farewell.
Don't you think the men will band together and march against us, and quickly too?
I'm not so worried about that. They'll come carrying their torches and making threats, but they'll not pry these gates of ours apart, not unless they agree to our demands.
Yes, by Aphrodite, that's right. If not, we'll be labeled weak and gutless women.
Come. We will wait inside until their lower selves finally overpower their brains and beg for relief.
Keep moving, men. Pick up the pace, even if your shoulders are tired lugging all this heavy, fresh-cut olive wood.
Alas, so many unexpected things take place in a long life. Oh, Dracus, who would ever think that we would hear such news about our women? The ones we fed in our own homes have turned so truly bad.
The sacred statue of Athena is in their hands. They've seized our own Acropolis and blocked the gates with bolts and bars.
Come on, Philargus, let's hurry there as fast as we can. We'll set these logs down in a circle, stack them so we keep them bottled up, and then with our own hands we'll set alight the fire, and as we all agreed in the vote we took, we'll burn them all, beginning first with that bastard Lycon's wife.
They'll not be making fun of me by Demeter, not while I'm still alive. So with those foes of all the gods and of Euripides as well, will I not check their insolence?
We must move fast. But how do we log this wood up there without a donkey? This pair of logs makes my shoulders ache. But still, we've got to give our fire air to breathe. It may go out just as we reach our goal.
The smoke! Lord Hercules, how savagely it jumped out of the pot right in my face and bit my eyes like a rampant beast.
Oh, damn it! Blast this smoke!
Thanks to the gods, the fire's up again. I will order women to remove the bars, and if they refuse, we'll burn down the doors. We'll overpower them with the smoke. Oh, the Lady Victory. Stand with us here so we can set our trophy up in there. Beat those women in our citadel and put down this present insolence of theirs.
Ladies! Ladies! I think we see some flames and smoke, as if a fire was burning. We better hurry.
Well, I've only just filled up my pitcher at the well. The place was jammed and noisy with clattering pots and pushing servants, but I was keen to carry water to these fires to help my country's women.
I've heard some dim and dull old men are creeping here and carrying logs to Athena's temple. They're muttering some awful things about how their fire will turn the hateful women into ash.
That's why, golden-crested goddess who guards our city, we women now have occupied your shrine. If any man sets us on fire, help us out as we carry this water up.
Hold, ladies, hold. Do you not see men? Dirty old men.
Useful, God-fearing men would never do the things you do.
This is not the answer to our prayers we were expecting to see. A swarm of women guarding the doors.
Do we make you afraid? This whole huge crowd of us? Poor dears, you're seeing just a fraction. There are thousands more.
Can we stop her nattering on like this? By God, someone should hit someone in the jaw, and they won't have anything much to say.
Come on then, strike me. I'm here, waiting. Try it, and you won't have balls to grab.
Now you shut up, or I'll snuff out your old age.
Try coming up and touching us with so much as your fingertips.
Euripides was so right when he said there's no wild animal more shameless than a woman.
All right, ladies. Ladies, pick up your water jugs.
Why have you damned women come here carrying this water?
An old corpse. Why are you bringing fire? Do you intend to set yourself alight?
Me? We'll start a blaze and roast your friends.
I'm here to douse your fire.
You'll put out my fire?
Oh, yes, I will.
I don't know why I'm not just doing it, frying you with this flame.
Get yourself some soap. I'll give you a bath.
You can wash me, you old wrinkled prune.
Yes, just like on your wedding night.
Whoa, listen to her. She's a nervy bitch.
I'm a free woman.
Oh, what are you doing? Oh.
Was that hot enough?
Stop doing that. What are you doing?
I'm watering you to make you bloom.
I'm too old and withered. I'm shaking.
Well, you've got your fire. Warm yourselves up.
You should never raise your hand against your neighbor. If you do, then I will have to punch you in the eye, and I would prefer to sit quietly at home like a young girl and not come here to injure anyone or agitate the nest unless someone disturbs the hive and makes me angry.
Look, his arrogance. The magistrate is coming.
Oh, more stupidity. Ladies.
Not our women's lewdness shown itself in how they beat their drums on the rooftops, shed tears for Adonis? Remember Demosthenes? What a stupid man is he. While he was arguing in the forum that we should sail to Sicily for that disastrous expedition, his wife was dancing around and screaming out, "Alas, Adonis, keep weep." That's just the kind of loose, degenerate stuff that comes from women.
Why try to have a civilized conversation with those harpies? They've just given us a bath in our own cloaks, and they didn't use soap.
Wait till I tell you the insolent things these women did to us. All their abuse, they dumped their water jugs on us. So now we have to dry our clothes. We look as if we've pissed ourselves.
Oh, Zeus! However will we find a way to deal with all these wild beasts?
Go on, ask them. We didn't start this. Challenge everything they say. It's all fake news.
We share the blame for this. We teach our wives how to treat us. We tell some working artisan, "Oh, young man and stripping goldsmith, about that necklace I bought last night. My wife was dancing and the bolt slipped from its hole. I have to take a boat to Salamis. If you got the time tonight, could you come visit her with that tool of yours and fix the way the bolt sits in her hole?" That's the sort of thing that leads to all this trouble. Look at me, a magistrate in charge of finding oars for our warships and thus in need of money, now that these women have shut the treasury doors to keep me out. Oh, bring the crowbars. I'll stop these women's insolence myself. Why are you doing nothing? You idiot! Take a crowbar to this door there, and then pry them open.
No need to use those crowbars. I'm coming out, and of my own free will. Why these crowbars? This calls for brains and common sense, not force.
Is that so? You slut. Come on, men. Come on. Seize that woman. Tie her hands.
By Artemis, he may be a public servant, but if he lays a finger on me, he'll be sorry.
Are you scared of her? Grab her around the waist. Hey, you there. Help him out and tie her up.
By Pandrosus, if you lift a hand to her, I'll beat you until you shit yourself.
Oh, what a mess. Where is he? Where's that other fellow? Where is he? Oh, this one. Tie her up first. The one who's got the dirty mouth. This one, I said. This one. The dirty mouth, this one. Where are you?
I'm right here. You couldn't hear me. By the god of light, if you just touch her, you'll quickly need a cup to fix your eyes.
Arrest her! I'll put a stop to all these women in this demonstration.
By bull-bashing Artemis, if you move to touch her, I'll rip out all your hair in every place it grows.
This is getting bad. We can't let ourselves be beaten back by women. You're right. In charge, go at them.
By the two goddesses, we've got 4 companies of women inside, all fighting fit and fully armed.
Come on, man, come on. Where have you all gone?
Come out from where you are, all you female allies, on the double. Hit them, stomp on them, scratch their eyeballs, smother them with your abuse. Don't hold back.
Come on, women, come on. It's our turn to join with our friends and lead the way.
That's enough. Back off. Don't strip the armor from those you have defeated. We already know what's underneath.
Oh, disaster! Not a real man to protect me.
Did you really think you were facing a bunch of slaves? Or is it your belief that mere women have no spirit in them?
Well then, by the gods, first of all, I'd like to know the reason why you plan to use these barriers here to barricade our citadel.
It's where you keep the money that you use to pay for war.
You're saying all that money is the cause of war?
Yes, and all the rest of the corruption. It's the reason they're always stirring up disturbances. Let the ones who wish to do this do what they want, but from this moment on, they'll get no more money.
Well, what will you do?
We will control the flow.
You mean you're going to manage all the money?
You consider that so strange? Isn't it true we take care of all the household money?
That's not the same.
Why not?
We need the cash to carry on the war.
That's right. So, first, there will be no fighting.
But without war, how will we save ourselves?
We'll take care of that.
You?
That's right.
Huh?
Us.
This is outrageous.
We'll save you, even if that means that it goes against your wishes.
What you're saying is madness.
You're angry, but nonetheless, we have to do it.
By Demeter, this is against the law.
My dear fellow, we have to rescue you.
And if we don't?
Then our reasons are that much more persuasive.
Is it true you're really going to deal with peace and war?
We listened to you, and we often heard your wretched plans for some great deed. And we'd force a smile and simply ask, today in the assembly, did the men propose a treaty decreeing peace? But our husband said, is that your business? Why don't you shut up So we stayed silent.
You'd have been smacked if you had not held your tongue.
And then you'd tell us of another project, even stupider than the last. We'd say, how can you carry out a scheme like that? It's foolish. My husband would frown and say to me, war is men's concern.
Yes, there's a man that spoke the truth.
War is everyone's concern. And you have turned it into a habit that's hard to break. We have to rescue Greece. So start to listen and keep your mouths shut the way we did. We will save you from yourselves.
You'll save us? What you're saying is madness. I'm not going to put up with this.
Once and for all, unless you have something constructive to say, shut up. This business of the war, we women will take care of.
In everything, I'll strive to match the excellence of these women here in their wisdom, boldness, charm, and in the way they love their country.
You, children of the bravest women, let your passion drive you forward, and do not hesitate, for now you've got the winds of fortune at your back.
Oh, Aphrodite, born on Cyprus, and you, sweet, passionate Eros, breathe sexual longing on our breasts and thighs and fill our men with torturous desire and make their pricks erect. If so, I think we'll bring an end to warfare.
And how do you expect to do that? There are other treasuries.
For a start, we'll stop you men hanging around the marketplace, armed with spears and acting up like fools.
Yes, that's right, by Aphrodite.
Right now in the market they stroll around among the pots and vegetables, fully armed.
Yes, that's right. That's what a brave man looks like.
It looks unmanly and completely ridiculous. Going off to purchase a tiny little fruit while carrying a Gorgon shield.
And how will you find the power to stop so many violent disturbances throughout our states and then resolve them?
It's like a bunch of yarn. When it's tangled, we take it and we pass it through the spindle back and forth. And that's how we'll end the war, by sending out ambassadors here and there, back and forth.
Do you really think you can end all war with spindles, spools, and wool?
If you had any common sense, you'd deal with everything the way we do when we handle yarn.
What does that mean?
Wash the wool, beat out any knots and errors, then pick out the thorns, comb out the skeins of fine wool and bundle them together. From each of these, take a small piece and bring it here. Roll them together into a single mighty ball of wool from which the public then must weave its laws.
So, women beat wool and roll it into balls. That doesn't mean anything. And it certainly has nothing to do with making war.
We endure much more, twice as much as you. First, we bear the children, then we raise them, and then you send them off to serve and die.
That seems a little picky.
And then, when we should be taking a well-deserved break, enjoying the rest of our youth, we have to sleep alone because our men are in the army. Setting us aside, it distresses me that young unmarried girls are growing old alone.
Don't men get old?
Any man, even an old one with white hair, can come back and quickly marry some young girl. For women, time soon runs out. If they don't seize their chance, no one wants to marry them. We just sit around waiting for an oracle or something.
But Shouldn't an old man who can still get his prick erect?
Oh, why not learn your lesson and you and your old ideas just die? It's time. Buy a funeral urn. I'll prepare the dough for honey cakes.
Take this wreath, step aboard the boat. Charon's calling you. You're preventing him from casting off.
I don't have to put up with all these insults. I'll go to other magistrates, by God, and I'll tell them of this disrespect. I'm off.
Are you blaming us for not laying you out for burial? Well, then on the third day, we'll come and offer a sacrifice on your behalf. First thing in the morning.
You men, no more sleeping on the job for anyone born free. Let's strip ourselves for action on this issue. Seems to me this business stinks. It's large and getting larger.
I've a great fear that Spartan men have with their trickery stirred up these women to seize the treasury and our way of seizing funds I need to live my correct male way.
It's terrible that you women are thinking about politics and prattling on about bronze spears. You're women and making peace with the Spartan types whom I don't trust any more than gaping wolves. I won't give ground to a tyrant. I have every right to march with weapons in the marketplace.
Come on, ladies. Ha!
All you fellow citizens, I am indebted to the city, since it raised us splendidly, and we live very well. Why not pay it back with good advice? I was born a woman, but don't hold that against me if I introduce a better plan, for I make contributions to the state. I give birth to citizens.
You miserable old farts contribute nothing. You don't pay taxes. What's more, you act so stupidly endangers all of us. Don't get me riled up. I'll take this filthy shoe and smack you right on the jaw.
Is this not getting way too insolent? We have to fight this out. So anyone who's got balls enough to be a man, take off your clothes so we men can smell the way we should. Like goats! We should strip, and now let's stand erect again, aroused in our whole bodies. Shake off our old age, huh?
If they switch to horses, I draw the line. For women are the best at riding barebacks. Their shapely asses do a lovely job. They don't slip off when grinding at a gallop.
By the two goddesses, if you get me roused, I'll let my wild sow's passion loose and make you yell to all the people here today how I'm removing all your hair from everywhere.
Let's not delay. Let's take off all our clothes so we can smell a woman's passion when we are in a ferocious mood.
Now, let any man step out against me. Just say something nasty. I'm so boiling mad. I'll treat you the way the beetle did the eagle and smash your eggs.
Here is our glorious leader. Why have you come here outside the building and with such a sad expression on your face?
The way these women act so badly that makes me lose my courage and walk in circles.
What's wrong? You can tell us. We're friends of yours.
I'm ashamed to say, but it's hard to keep quiet.
Don't hide any news that will affect all of us.
All right, I'll keep it short. We all want to get laid.
Oh, by Zeus.
What's the point of calling Zeus? There's nothing he can do about this mess. I can't keep these women from their men. They're all starting to run off. First, I caught one slipping through a hole beside the cave of Pan, then another trying it with a rope and pulley, and a third deserting on her own. They're all inventing reasons to go home. Oh, Here's one of them on her way right now. Keep an eye on the other ladies, and I'll take care of this one. Where do you think you're going?
Me? Oh, I want to go back home. Inside the house, I've got bolts of Malaysian cloth and worms are eating them.
What worms? Get back in there.
Oh, I'll come back right away. Oh, by God, I just need to spread them on the bed.
You won't be doing that. You're not leaving.
My wool just goes to waste.
If that's what it takes.
You know, it's not just wool. I've left all the wretched flaxseed unstripped.
Leaving to go and strip her flax. Get back inside.
I'll be right back once I've rubbed its skin.
You'll not rub anything. If you start that, some other women will want to do the same.
Oh, sacred Athelia, goddess of birth, hold back my labor pains until I can find a place where I'm permitted to give birth.
What are you moaning about?
It's my time. I'm going to have a child.
I thought you had wool and flax to work.
Well, you know how we can get when we're with child. Send me home, Lysistrata, and quickly. I need a midwife.
A midwife? Let's have a look. What is this you've got here? It seems quite rigid.
A little boy?
No, by Aphrodite, that's a laurel. Athena's sacred laurel. I thought you said you were pregnant.
Yes, and by God I am.
Then why have you got this laurel?
Well, in case I went into labor in the citadel. I could give birth right in the center of the laurel. Lay it in there like a nesting pigeon.
So you'll stay here for at least 5 days until your new child's birth is purified.
Please.
Come on. Stop all these excuses.
Oh.
All right. You miss your man, but don't you see that he misses you too?
Oh.
The nights he spends don't bring him any pleasure either, but please, please, dear friend, hold on. Persevere a little longer. An oracle has said we will prevail if we stand together. That's what it said.
A prophecy?
When the sparrows, as they fly away, escaping from the hoopoe birds, shall stay together in one place and shall say nay to sexual encounters, then a bad day will be rare. High thundering Zeus will say, what was once underneath, on top I'll lay.
Women are going to lie on top of men?
But if the sparrows fly away out of the holy shrine, people will say, no bird is more promiscuous than they.
That's clear enough, by the gods.
Can we stop talking of being in such distress? Go back in. For my dear friend, it would be a shame if we don't live up to this prophecy.
All right. All right.
Kalanike, Marini, come here.
What's going on? Why are you shouting?
Take a look. A man. I see a man approaching, mad with love, large with desire for Aphrodite's rights. Oh, keep moving down the road. Keep the straight path you've been traveling on.
Where is he?
Over
Whoever
there.
is he?
Right beside the shrine of Chloe. Don't you see him?
Oh, yes. Oh, yes, there he is. Very healthy looking. Who is he?
Do either of you know him?
Oh, gods, I do. It's my husband, Canisius.
All right. Your job is to torment him, be a tease, make him hot, offer to have sex with him and then refuse, try everything you can, except the things you swore to on the cup.
Don't you worry. This'll be fun for me.
All right. You go inside. Kalanike and I will stay here and warm him up.
I am in a dreadful way. It's all just throbbing. And the strain, I feel as if I'm stretched out on the rack.
Who's there? Standing inside our line of sentinels?
It's me.
Ah, and what are you? A man?
Yes? Take a look at this.
Who is it?
Oh, some very small thing. Now go on your way.
Small thing? You can't tell me to go. By the gods, call Marini for me.
You tell me to summon Marini for you. Who are you?
Canisius, her husband.
Welcome, dear friend. Your name is not unknown to us. Your reputation seems a little inflated, but well, your wife does always have you on her lips. Anytime she licks an apple or an egg, she says, "Oh, me. If only this were Canisius. Oh."
Oh my god.
Yes. By Aphrodite, yes. And when our talk happens to deal with men, your wife speaks up immediately. Oh, they're all useless and small compared to my Canisius.
Please call her out.
Why should I do that? What do I get out of it?
Whatever you want. By God, I have this. I'll give you, any of you, what I've got.
I'm not sure you have enough to go around.
No thanks. We'll tell her you are here.
Hurry up. I've had no pleasure in life since she's been gone from home. I go out, but I'm in pain. To me now, everything seems empty. There's no joy in eating food. I'm just so horny.
I love him. I do. But he's unwilling to make love to me to love me back. Don't make me go to him.
My dear, sweetest little Marini.
You've got no reason to be calling me. You don't want me.
You don't think I want you? I'm absolutely dying for you.
You never show your desire.
You... What are you talking about? You have my complete attention.
No touching.
Inside our home, things are a mess.
I don't care.
You don't care your weaving is being picked apart by hens?
Is that all I'm good for, weaving?
You haven't honored holy Aphrodite by having sex. Not for a long time now. Won't you come back and we can honor her together?
No, by God, I won't. Unless you give me something in return. Speak out to end this war.
Of course. Whatever you say, I'll get right on it. When it seems the time is right.
Well then, I'll come home when it seems the time is right. But now I'm under oath.
At least lie down with me a little while.
I can't. I'm not saying I wouldn't like to.
You'd like to then. My little Marini, lie down right here.
You must be joking.
Lie down.
In the middle of the road?
There must be some place.
But how will I purify myself when I return into the citadel?
That fountain over there. That should do the job.
What about the oath I swore? Should I become a wretched perjurer?
I'll deal with that. Don't worry about the oath.
Well then, all right. If nobody else knows, I'll go get a bed for us.
No, the round will do.
No, by Apollo. You may be a rascal, but would I do that to you? No, I wouldn't make you lie down on hard dirt.
My wife. She really loves me. That's so obvious.
All right, here we go. Get on there while I undress. Oh dear, I forgot to bring the mattress.
Why a mattress? I don't need that.
You can't lie on the bed cord. No, by Artemis, that would be a great disgrace.
Give me a kiss, right now.
Mwah, there you go.
Oh my God. Get back here quickly.
Here's the mattress. Ah, you lie down on it. I'll get my clothes off. Oh, dear me, we don't have a pillow.
But I don't need a pillow.
But with my soft curves, don't you think I do?
This cock of mine is being treated just like Hercules. He's being denied his supper.
Lift up a bit. Come on, up. There. I think that's everything.
That's all we need. Come here, my treasure.
No, don't forget. Don't you go lying to me about that vote for peace.
Oh my God, may I die before that happens.
You want me to rub some scent on you?
No, by Apollo, not for me.
I'll have to get it. It must be rubbed on there for Aphrodite's sake.
No. Oh, great Lord Zeus, pour the perfume out.
Hold out your hand now. Take that and spread it round.
By Apollo, this stuff doesn't smell so sweet. Not unless it's rubbed on thoroughly. No sexy smell.
I'm such a fool. I brought the Rhodian scent.
It's fine. Just let it go, my darling.
Oh, you're so thoughtful saying that. But I couldn't.
Oh, damn the wretch who first came up with perfume!
Grab this alabaster thing.
You grab this alabaster thing! Come, lie down! Don't go and fetch another thing for me!
By Artemis, one last surprise.
Oh, that woman's killing me! She teased me, got me all inflamed, and then left! Oh, alas, why suffer from such agony? Who can I screw? Why'd she betray me? The most beautiful woman of them all. Poor little cock. How can I care for you?
You poor man. In such a fix. Oh, I pity you. How can your kidneys stand the strain? Your balls, your loins, your ass or brain endure an erection so hard without a prayer of a morning screw.
Oh, great mighty Zeus, it's throbbing again.
Some underhanded woman did this to you.
No, by God. A loving girl. A sweet one, too.
Sweet. Not her. She's a tease. A slut.
All right. She is a tease, but... Zeus. Zeus, I wish you'd sweep her up there like a great driving storm. Like dust in the air, whirl her around and let her fall right away on my spear of passion.
Where's the Athenian Senate and the high priests? I come with fresh dispatches.
Are you a man or some phallic monster?
I am a herald by the twin gods, and my good man, I come from Sparta with a proposal. Arrangements for a truce.
If that's the case, why do you have a spear concealed under your cloak?
I'm not concealing anything, by God.
Then why are you turning to one side? What's that thing there sticking from your cloak? Has your journey made your groin inflamed?
Oh, by old Castor, this man's insane.
You rogue, you've got a heart-on.
No, I don't.
Then what's that?
It's Spartan Herald's stick.
That's what it is, a Spartan Herald stick. Let's have a chat. Tell me the truth. How are things going for you out there in Sparta?
Not good. The Spartans are all standing tall, and the allies too. Everyone is firm and hard. We need a thrust in someone's rear.
This trouble of yours, how did it arise? Perhaps that lecherous goat Pan decided he needed more sacrifice?
When Pan instructed the shepherds in self-pleasure, he earned eternal gratitude But this, I think, started with Lampedo, and at her suggestion, other women in Sparta, as if from one starting gate, ran off to keep men from their honeypots.
How are you doing?
We're all in pain. We go around the city doubled up. The women won't let us touch them, not until we've made peace with all of Greece.
This matter is a female plot. A grand conspiracy affecting all of Greece. Now I understand. Return to the Spartan camp as fast as you can go. Tell them they must send out ambassadors with full authority to deal for peace.
I'll force our leaders here to make a choice of our ambassadors.
If they need any evidence, they can look down below their waists.
Good advice. I must fly.
There is no wild animal harder to control than women. Not even blazing fire. The panther itself displays more shame.
If you know that, then why wage war with me? Ah, you old scoundrel. We could be lasting friends.
But my hatred for women will not stop.
Whatever you want.
Ah, the Spartan ambassador. Wonder what he'll demand.
What on earth could be hidden under all that dirt? Men of Sparta, first of all, our greetings. How are you? And why have you come?
Who are you to ask? Have you the power to negotiate? You see the state that brought me here.
Oh my, oof, my. Crisis has grown more severe. Seems like the strain is worse than ever.
It's indescribable. What can I say? Let someone come and give us a peace in any way they can.
Where's Lysistrata? Can someone tell me? We're Athenian men here, and, well, look.
They're clearly suffering from the same disease. Sir, does it throb early in the morning?
Oh, God, yes. Oh, what this is doing to me, it's torture. If we don't get a treaty soon, we're going to have to cornhole a statue.
Might be smart to keep it covered with your cloak.
Hmm?
One of those men who knocked off the dick from Hermes' statue might get an idea. I think we should stay and watch the negotiations.
Yes, so they don't pull a fast one. We'll sit right over there.
My God, that's good advice.
By the twin gods, excellent advice.
Greetings, Spartan. We're both suffering disgracefully.
Yes, dear sir. We'd have been in real pain if one of those dick clippers had seen us with our peckers sticking up like this.
All right, Spartan. We each need to talk. Why are you here?
Ambassadors for peace.
Well said. We want the same. Why don't we call Lysistrata? She's the only one who bring a resolution to our differences.
By the twin gods, bring in Lysistratus if he's the ambassador you want.
Oh, it seems there is no need to summon her. She's heard us, and here she is in person.
Gentlemen.
A she ambassador.
Hail to the bravest woman of them all.
The foremost men in all of Greece, in deference to your charms, have come together here before you so you can arbitrate their complaints.
That should not be difficult. Unless you're also aroused, you screw each other. Now then, you men of Sparta and you Athenians, all of you, listen to my words. I am a woman, and I have a brain and some common sense as well. At Olympia, Delphi, and Thermopylae, both of you use the same cup when you sprinkle altars because you share the same ancestral ties. We've got barbarian enemies, and yet with your armed expeditions, you destroy Greek men and cities.
It's this erection that's killing me.
And you, Spartans. I'll turn to you. Don't you remember how, some time ago, a fellow Spartan came, a suppliant, at these Athenian altars, begging for an army? The Messenians were pressing you so hard. So Athens sent out 4,000 armed infantry and saved the whole of Sparta. After going through that, how can you ravage Athenians' land, the ones who helped you out?
Lysistrata, you're right. By God, I knew it. They're in the wrong.
Not true. In any way, shape, or... Look at that incredibly fine ass.
Don't you Athenians remember how these Spartan men, back in the days when you were dressed as slaves, came here with spears and destroyed Hippias and all those allied with him? It took them just one day to drive them out and set you free. At that point, you exchanged your slavish clothes for cloaks which free men wear.
I've never seen a more gracious woman.
I've never seen a finer figure.
If you've done so many good things for each other, why go to war? Why not stop this conflict? Why not conclude a peace? What's in the way? A map? It's only paper.
We're willing. But you see the part that's sticking out? We want that handled.
Which one should be handled by whom?
This curvy section here, near the bottom, we must have that. We've been aching for it for a long time now.
But, Poseidon, you won't be having that.
Ask for something of equal value.
Then give us the twin mounds of Aegis and the delta of Mythingia.
By the twin gods, my good man. You can't have all that.
Don't start fighting or this war is lost.
Oh, I'd like to strip and start plowing naked.
Oh, God, yes. But me first. I'll fertilize.
You can do all these things once you've made peace. If these terms seem good, you'll want your allies to come here to join negotiations.
Allies? We've all got hard-ons. Any allies will agree to this in an instant. Every ally is dying to get laid.
Ours as well. Every alliance. Resolutely standing forth, rigid in stature, firm in commitment, and hopeless without relief.
Even the islanders are stiff as a board.
Every trireme has an extra set of oars to stick in the water.
Well, if you seek relief, you must purify yourselves.
What do you think we've been doing?
With sacred wines and ceremonial feasting. We women will host a dinner for you in the Acropolis. In there, you will make an oath and pledge your trust in one another. Then each of you can take his wife and go back home.
Or hopefully go back home and take your wife.
Everyone agreed? Good. Let's go. Come on, hurry up.
Lead on, wherever you wish.
To the feasting and the wine.
As fast as we can go.
Diplomacy. What a scam.
I realize now I don't much like to look at you like this, without your clothes. It makes me realize how silly you are. Come, look, let me put your shirt on.
No. You just don't worry about putting my shirt on. I can handle that myself. I've been putting my own clothes on since I was a very small person. I don't need anybody to put my shirt on for me. Least of all, somebody who's been... oh, well, all right. All right. Oh, by God, that feels so much better.
Right?
I took it off in a fit of stupid rage.
Now, at least you look like a man again.
Well, I didn't look like a man before.
People don't find you so ridiculous. If you hadn't been so nasty to me, I'd grab that insect stuck in your eye and pull it out. Yeah, it's still there.
So that's what's troubling me, huh? The insect? Yeah, well, get it out. Show it to me. It's been bothering my eye for ages.
Oh, you men are born hard to please. My God, you picked a monstrous insect. There. Now it's been removed. Have a look. It's a tricorinthus bug. Do you see?
By Zeus, you've been a mighty help to me. Thing's been digging wells in me for a while. Now it's been removed. My eyes are streaming.
Oh, I'll wipe it for you, though. Even though you're a scoundrel. And I'll give you a kiss.
I don't want a kiss.
I will kiss you,
I
whether
don't want a
you
kiss.
want it or no.
That saying got it right. These women, one has no life with them and one cannot live without them. But no, I'll make a truce with you. I won't insult you anymore in days to come, and you won't make me suffer.
Open the door!
Or more stupidity.
Follow me.
What?
Come with me.
Well. I have never seen quite a banquet like this. The Spartans were delightful. And as for us, well, we had too much wine. But on the good side, we said a lot of really clever things.
That's right. When we're sober, we lose our minds.
Oh.
When our embassies go anywhere, they should stay permanently drunk.
No, whenever we go off to Sparta stone sober, we look to stir up trouble so we don't hear what they have to say and get suspicious of what they don't. And then we all bring back different reports about the same event.
Here, my dear sir, take this as a token of peace to honor both Athenians and ourselves.
And here's for you, dear sir.
And then, of course, more for you, dear sir. To peace.
To peace.
Yes, by the gods, to peace.
To peace.
Getting one as well.
Oh, Artemis, queen of the wild, slayer of beast, chaste goddess, come here to bless our treaty and make us long united. May our peace be always blessed with friendship and prosperity, and may we put an end to all manipulation. Come here. Oh, come here, Artemis of the hunt.
Yes.
Oh.
Call on Artemis and her twin Apollo, the god who heals us all. Bring on the graces. Call on Bacchus amid his Maenad's ecstasy, and Zeus alight with flaming fire, and Hera, Zeus's blessed wife, as witnesses who won't forget the meaning of the gentle peace made here by goddess Aphrodite. Raise a cry of joy, raise it high, a new kind of victory. Sing out a song of praise for our most powerful goddess, all-conquering Aphrodite.